Gold Rush has been on the air for over a decade, and cast members have come and gone. Would you believe teenagers had outclassed minors 3 times their age? Here are the most successful Gold Rush characters ranked. Former Army medic Fred Lewis first appeared on Parker Schnabel's spin-off series Gold Rush: Parker's Trail. He was hired to replace Schnabel's former operator Rick Ness on a dangerous expedition into Papua New Guinea. He joined the main show in season 11 as he and his rookie team sought to take advantage of the record-high prices of gold and record-low prices of oil brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic.
We're not just looking to have a good season. I want to make the Lewis family name and the Madden family name well known.
Despite being an impressively bearded and patriotic group of would-be miners, Lewis and his crew lacked the aptitude and ability to learn skills that would save their season. Even a visit from series fixer Freddy Dodge wasn't able to get Team Lewis back on track. In the end, the Lewis crew's total yield was just 6.4 ounces. With a worth of about $11,400, the team earned less than half of what the Hoffman crew mined in their first season. Despite his failures, Lewis has returned for season 12 as well as the 2021 limited series Gold Rush Winter's Fortune. Will his luck improve with experience? Only time will tell. Veteran miner and quarry expert Dave Turin was brought in season 1 to assist his friend Todd Hoffman's fledgling attempts at finding gold. For 3 years, he assisted the Hoffman crew and was integral to their continued success. After Hoffman's ill-fated expedition into Guyana in season 4, Turin ended their partnership and teamed up with Freddy Dodge on a new mining operation in the Klondike. In season 5, Hoffman convinced Turin to rejoin his crew in exchange for a 50% ownership stake in Hoffman's new claim. In 2019, he starred in the Gold Rush spin-off Dave Turin's Lost Mines, traveling across the country and rehabilitating abandoned gold mines. Since he was never a crew leader on Gold Rush, his gold yields were not tallied. However, the hard work he completed with the Hoffman crew and the fact that he extended the Gold Rush franchise with his own spin-off earns him a place on this list. When miners are in trouble, they call Freddy Dodge. Much like his colleague Dave Turin, Dodge was on hand to assist the Hoffman crew in its first 2 seasons before joining them full-time in season 3. After leaving Hoffman behind in Guyana to work a Klondike claim with his brother, Dodge returned to the Hoffman crew in season 5 and has appeared off and on ever since. He's often called to assist in particularly dire moments, such as Rick Ness's collapsing wash plant in season 9 or Fred Lewis's failing crew in season 11. In 2021, Dodge hosted the 6-episode special Freddy Dodge's Mine Rescue, visiting underperforming gold mines across the country and getting them back on track.
There's lots of gold in this country. The old-timers hit it pretty hard. They found lots of large nuggets.
Like Dave Turin, Dodge's gold yields on the show have not been tallied. However, his trusted place within every crew he works with, along with his success as an ambassador of the Gold Rush brand, earns him a place among the show's most successful cast members. Miners Fred Hertz and his son Dustin, better known as the Dakota Boys, were introduced in season 1. They became regular cast members in season 2, and they leased the Porcupine Creek mine out from under Todd Hoffman after he missed a lease payment. Free to mine the claim as they pleased, the Dakota Boys attempted to reach the Glory Hole, a gold-rich deposit at the bottom of a water-filled ravine which Jack Hoffman had previously gone after. Their work on the Glory Hole was beset with problems, from a decaying cabin on their dig site to the threat of major flooding due to melting snowcaps on a nearby mountain. The Dakota Boys spent 3 seasons on Gold Rush before setting out on multiple spin-off series, All That Glitters, then Gold Rush White Water. In their time on the original series, they yielded 523 ounces of gold in total, worth over $930,000. In season 4, they achieved a personal best yield of 280 ounces. In recent years, Fred has taken some time away from Whitewater, leaving Dustin to carry on the family business and the Dakota name. Rick Ness spent a long time as Parker Schnabel's operator and foreman before striking out on his own in season 9. After Todd Hoffman left the show, Ness took his position as the third leg of Gold Rush's 3-team structure. Known for his tattoos and sleeveless shirts, Ness's time on the show has been marked with struggle. He learned on the job that being a skilled foreman is not the same thing as being a skilled crew leader.
I'm the boss. It's 100% my operation. I've never had this much responsibility before. I've never put, my own money on the line like this.
Ness has had to deal with low yields and debt, as well as his team's low morale as he works to improve his performance. Ness has shown he can be a responsible decision-maker, and he even brought Freddy Dodge in to help ride his operation and fix some equipment. However, he does make some more reckless calls as well, such as reopening a plot of land as winter set in at the end of season 10. In his 3 seasons as crew leader, Ness has yielded a total of 2,732 ounces, worth about $4.8 million. His first season yield of 1,100 ounces remains his personal best. If you revisit the early seasons of Gold Rush, you'll notice a significant amount of screen time is dedicated to Todd Hoffman's inexperience and failure. After his Oregon-based aviation business went under, Hoffman gathered a team of other unemployed men, his father Jack, and a camera crew before setting out for Alaska. He had a considerable amount of faith in himself and a showman's instinct for good TV. However, he lacked even basic gold mining experience. His first mining season ended with a yield of just under 15 ounces, but Hoffman was undeterred.
We haven't accomplished our goal. We've proven that you can still do stuff like this here in America.
Over the course of the next 2 seasons, he and his team improved greatly. Then came a disastrous trip to Guyana in Season 4, where Hoffman and his crew were utterly defeated by the South American jungle, mining just 2 ounces of gold before an unsuccessful pivot to diamond mining. After returning to the Yukon in Season 5, Hoffman's skill and attitude recovered. In Season 6, he mined a personal best 3,032 ounces. After failed attempts to open mines in Colorado and his home state of Oregon, Hoffman left Gold Rush in the mining industry altogether after Season 8. He would finish the series with a total yield of 8,039 ounces of gold, worth $14.3 million. Colorful Dutch miner Tony Beets first appeared on the show in Season 2, when the Hoffman crew relocated to Dawson City, Yukon. Before long, he became a fan favorite. With his wild beard and foul-mouthed demeanor, he was seemingly made to become a breakout reality TV star. It helped that he was by far the most experienced miner of the show's main cast.
For Tony, this is a bad week. 220 ounces of gold, worth about $350,000.
His brusque way of doing business has also earned him long-standing beefs with co-stars Rick Ness and Parker Schnabel. Starting out in Season 5 with an ambitious quest to get a 75-year-old dredge mine up and running, Beets has been running his cruise with the assistance of his wife Minnie and his daughter Monica. Like the Hoffman crew, his seasons have been up and down. However, thanks to his prior experience in the industry, when Beets has a good season, he brings in a lot of gold. To date, Beets has mined a total of 16,261 ounces of gold, worth $28.9 million. In Season 7, he managed the largest single gold cleanup in the show's history to that point, but his personal best came in Season 9 with 4,400 ounces. Beets would be the most consistently successful miner on the show, if not for the last name on this list. When it comes to gold yields, Parker Schnabel is head and shoulders above the rest. Schnabel joined the Gold Rush cast as a teenager, working on one of his grandfather's old claims. Throughout his career on the show, Schnabel has mined an incredible 39,910 ounces, worth $67.8 million. Not only has Schnabel found success as a miner, he is also the longest-running, most consistent star of Gold Rush. Starting as a 16-year-old overcharging the Hoffman crew for firewood, Schnabel emerged as not just a camera-friendly presence, but a mining prodigy who saved the Hoffman crew from their own incompetence on more than one occasion. Inspired by his grandfather John, a lifelong Alaskan miner, Schnabel excavated the Big Nugget Creek mine on his own in Season 2. While that claim yielded just 34 ounces, he very quickly moved on to bigger and better things. Since Season 4, he has been the top earner of each season, yielding a record 7,509 ounces in Season 11. Through the years, he has faced setbacks and hardships, including the death of his grandfather, but has managed to persevere and thrive both in the mountains and on camera. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about Gold Rush are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.